I am Zanni,
And I'm Anna.
and we have just made a book together called Florence and Fox. It's very exciting. So I wrote this story many years ago. My daughter she's 11 now. I think she was only 6 at the time. And I was writing stories for her to try and get her to go to sleep in her own room. So the promise was every morning you're going to have a new story. And the stories were all about these two characters called Florence and Fox. And they got up to mischief and all sorts of little adventures. And that largely were based on my own experience as a child or their experience as children. And one of the stories I wrote at that time was Sharing Day. And so that's the story that is Florence and Fox, and it got turned into a book. And Anna, I was so excited to find out Anna was going to illustrate it, because Anna and I are friends, and we've also made a book together, my first book together in the past. So.
And I love foxes, so it was very exciting. It was quite easy to do the character of Fox for me, but the character of Florence took a lot longer to evolve. So she's a crocodile now, but she was so many other things. She was a bilby, she was a mouse, she was
a person,
she was an owl.
An owl?
Because I thought she was wise, but she was a lot of things until sometimes the characters tell me after a while what they want to look like. And this was a real pleasure to work on for me, because I got to use a lot of coloured pencil in this book, and maybe we'll open it up a bit. So it's a lot of coloured pencil and watercolour, of course. I always use watercolour, but it was really wonderful to be able to explore a different technique for this book.
I love Anna's homely illustrations. I said one of those spreads, the one of Fox in his kitchen.
Oh yeah, this is our favourite.
Oh, I love it. But a few people have said this to me. Zanni, that looks like your kitchen at home. And Anna's never been to my house.
No, I haven't, but I do have a crystal ball at home. But no, that was just how it came out. But it's just uncanny, isn't it?
Oh, so weird. To me, that just feels like home. And the other thing I really love about the illustrations is, well, they're just so alive, but also this urban place. Because when I wrote those stories, one of the ideas was I wanted two child characters who lived in an urban setting, but used their imagination. And it was all about that, away from screen kind of childlike essence. That was really what was feeding the stories. And the fact that Anna tapped into that without knowing that.
And I think that's because there was a link there for me of when I was small, and we were always outside just playing in the backyard or the dirt. We didn't have screens, of course, and I think that's where it all started with my imagination. It was just all about play and negotiating with your friends or your cousins about things like sharing and and everything was just, I don't know, it was a different world, and that's the world that I think we wanted to capture in this picture book. I think that was really important, wasn't it?
It was.
Yeah.
Anyway, it was just a beautiful synergy, and I'm just so proud of this book. It's absolutely beautiful, and thank you, Anna.
Thank you, Zanni, for writing the story.
So the book's out now, so you can pick it up from your local bookshop.
Bye.